Hello everyone, welcome to Habib. Today I am going to show you how to start playing Morrowind with the best character possible for a new Morrowind player. I know many of you have tried playing Morrowind, but left the game early, mainly because of the two problems you encounter the most. The first problem is, your character has a very slow running speed. And the second problem is, you can't hit anything with your weapon, and die very easily in combat. In this video, I will try to solve these two problems for you, under 15 minutes. This video is long because it is uncut, so there will be moments for you to skip. So, let's begin. At first, we will start a new game and create a new character.
I'm sure they'll let us go. Quiet. Here comes the car.
This is where you get off. Come with me. Get yourself up on deck and let's keep this as civil as possible. You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Here you have to select your race and you can see, different races have different set of abilities and skill bonuses. We need higher speed and better hit chances with our weapon. So, we have to select a race that will have bonus points for a skill that enhances our speed, and have a high skill bonus in any kind of melee weapon. Redguard is the perfect race for that, because it has 5 skill bonus for athletic skill, which increases your speed, and 15 skill bonus for longblade, which increases your hit chance if you use any longblade type weapon. So, select Redguard for your first playthrough.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in. Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
Yes, we've been expecting you. You'll have to be recorded before you're officially released. There are a few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Now we will select our class. Select the option, give him the info, pick from class list, to pick a class. Different classes have different set of major skills and minor skills. Each major skill will have 30 base points. That means, we should select a class which have both athletics and longblade as their major skills. So, let us pick warrior class, because warrior has these two skills as major skills.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Now we are prompt to select our birth sign. Each birth sign has different advantages. Here, we will select the steed as our birth sign because it will give us 25 bonus points directly to our speed attribute. 25 attribute points will be very hard to earn in game, so getting it here will give us big advantage.
Interesting. Now before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Now at this moment, make sure that you have Redguard as your race, warrior as your class and the steed as your birth sign. Here you can see, we are starting with 60 attribute points in strength, which will give us big damage points for every time we hit the enemy with a melee weapon. Also we have 65 attribute points in speed, which will allow us to run at a much higher speed than usual. Now if you look at the skills points in the right side of the window, we have 50 starting points in long blade skill, which is very high compared to 10 points for the short blade. That means we are better at using long blade than short blade. This is important. This means we have much better chances to hit the enemy if we use a long blade type weapon, but if we equip short blade then we will miss to hit the enemy most of the time. So, we don't need any short blades for now. In this room the dagger on the table is a weapon of short blade type. As our skill in short blade is only 10, we are not efficient in this type of weapon. If we use this on enemy, we will miss most of the time and we will die continuously. That means, this dagger will be useless in combat right now. So we will sell it to a vendor and try to buy a long blade sword. Take everything from this room that has a value more than 1 gold coin. We will sell them all, including this dagger, to a vendor that we will find outdoor. Do not pick anything that has a value of 1 gold, because this will waste your time for too less amount of money. Try to pick the lock. This chest has 31 gold, that is big amount for now. Take the ring from the barrel, as it will be required in a quest, and will also restore your health a little. Now, just click on the topic, Morrowind, and then the topic, Orders. Come outside, and the first thing you need to do is, save your game. Now, there is a merchant whose house has the front door locked. So, you will have to go through the back door. At first, buy the spell called Resist Magicka, which will come in handy, if you want extreme speed. Now sell him everything except your clothes, your papers, the lockpick and the magic ring that you took. This will take time, but you will get enough money for your starting journey. Because your disposition is low, you will get less gold selling items than their market value. Don't worry, this low disposition with NPCs will increase over time. Sell him everything, excluding your clothes, your papers, the lockpick, and the magic ring that you took. Now, buy some armors and a weapon. At first, buy the Iron Claymore, because it is the best weapon this merchant have for your character. Now, buy suitable armors for you with the rest of the money. You can buy as long as your total cost does not exceed your total gold in the window. If you can't decide what armor to buy, then just buy Imperial Chain Cuirass, and Iron Greaves, if possible within your gold. Click Offer to buy, and then equip the armor and weapon you just bought. It will immediately increase your armor, as you can see. Now, save the game outside the shop. Now it's time to see how fast we can move, and if we can attack and hit our enemies, better than our other characters. At first, we will cross the bridge to go to the Silt Strider service. The Silt Strider driver is just over the little hill. As you can see, we are running with much better speed than your new characters usually do. It seems that we have less gold than required to travel to Balmora. It's not a problem, because we have a bandit cave near here, just behind that hill, which have a lot of valuable loots. Let us go there, and kill the bandits with the long sword and take the loot, so that we can travel to Balmora.
Stupid!
You can see that I killed the bandit with just 2 hits, and both the swings hit the enemy. To damage more with the sword, hold your left click a little, and then release. This will do special attack, and with this you can easily kill many enemies, which you failed to kill before. You will have to be faster and close enough to hit the next 2 enemies. Use the special attack, and they will fall.
Now you die!
Now collect everything these barrels and boxes have. Some of these boxes have skooma and moon sugar, which most merchants refuse to buy. They will not buy anything else from you, if you have these 2 things in your inventory. So, you will have to take these items to Balmora, where Merchant Ravir will buy them, including skooma and moon sugar. After you have taken everything from these boxes, you will have enough golds to travel to Balmora. So, you don't have to sell anything before going there. Go to Balmora using the Silt Strider, and save your game after getting there. You can directly go to Ravir, or you can go to Caius Cocytus. If you take new orders from Caius Cocytus after delivering the package, you can earn 200 golds. Here I went to the Mages Guild first, to join the guild and buy an empty soul gem. You can skip this part, and go directly to Ravir and sell the goods. You can persuade him by bribing him with golds. If his disposition towards you increases, you will get much better value for your items. Remember to sell skooma and moon sugars at first, because most other items can be sold to other merchants. This is very important, because skooma has high value and Ravir has only 600 gold to buy. If your total sold is higher than Ravir's gold, then buy a magic weapon which will come in handy later, because you cannot kill certain enemies with non-magical weapons. If you want to sell to Ravir again, just join the Mages Guild next door and sleep for 24 hours. Now that you have some money, go to the armorer's shop nearby and buy some nice gear. This merchant has some very good armor for new characters. Don't try to persuade him, as it will fail most probably, and his disposition will go down drastically. As you already have a cuirass, buy some other types of armor, like helmet and boots.
This better be important.
Equip the new armor, and now you are ready to some adventuring. If you are still not satisfied with your character's speed, then you can get the Boots of Blinding Speed, which will give you 200 points speed bonus. But effectively using it requires large amount of money that is hard to obtain for new characters. Still, if you are interested, then comment below, and I will make a video about how to get and use Boots of Blinding Speed effectively as early in the game as possible. Thank you everyone for keeping up with me this long. I hope you liked the video and subscribed to my channel by now. See you later.